Welcome back to the Andrew Tate Show by GSMC Sports. In the last segment, we were talking about the USC Notre Dame rivalry game and a suggestion that maybe it needs to go away. This is not a proposal. It was a suggestion. So Tate was talking about the impact of that and what that could mean. We are moving into our next segment, which is dumb criminals. We do always enjoy talking about dumb criminals. Let me just get this taken care of and get this going here. So, dumb criminals, Tate.
Oh boy.
This one actually comes from my home state, partly why I picked it for this week.
All right, it's okay. I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, very pretty, tasty vittles, M&Ms and trail mix.
What's going on with the pictures, right?
Okay,
so this is an older story because it's from my home state. It took place in Hamilton, Montana. Montana authorities said a burglar bungled when he broke into a newspaper office, visited his Facebook page, and left a trail to his sister's nearby apartment. Hamilton police officers said Stephen Crane, 19, broke into the newsroom of the Ravalli Republic through a window early Tuesday morning. And this is a while ago, so it wasn't this past Tuesday morning, and used office computers to view pornography and also log into his Facebook and MySpace accounts.
Whoa, wait. MySpace, was this in like 1980?
Yeah, apparently 1976.
Who has MySpace still? That's what threw me right there. Sorry about that. That triggered me right there.
Officers said Crane also sprayed a fire extinguisher around the room and left a trail of pilfered M&Ms and trail mix, which led to the door of his sister's apartment, located across the hallway from the newsroom. Hamilton Police Detective Stephen Murray said Crane admitted to consuming alcoholic beverages before breaking into the newsroom because his sister's door was locked. He told me he always wondered what was inside the newspaper office. Crane was arrested and charged with felony counts of burglary and criminal mischief, in addition to a misdemeanor count of theft. So the longer version of this story is that he had been somewhere at a friend's house drinking. So this could also be a Thirsty Thursday story.
I was thinking that same thing. I'm like, is this a Thirsty Thursday?
It's a Thirsty Thursday, dumb criminals.
Okay.
They dropped him off at his sister's house. So he got to his sister's house. The door was locked. He then broke into the newspaper office thinking maybe he could find something to help him break into his sister's apartment. Logged into MySpace, checked his Facebook, watched some porn, stole, they were gallon-sized bags, so maybe like those giant Costco or Sam's Club bags of trail mix and M&Ms. But then he took those with him and apparently just dropped them like Hansel and Gretel on his way back. So not only did he log into his Facebook account so they knew who he was, they knew they could find him because he left a trail.
No one would have found him if they'd have just found his MySpace. No one would have found him. He's using code. He's using outdated technology. Okay, man, first off, you go to your sister's place and you're like, man, I'm locked out. What do? I don't go kick the door in at my sister's place so I'm in there. Like, no, she's going to be upset with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kick in the door at the newspaper. And my theory is he got the munchies after drinking a little too much or whatever. He got him some M&Ms and some trail mix. Then realized, like, well, I'm not at my sister's place, and so she's not going to get on me about my internet usage, so I might as well pull up some of my favorite live action video.
Mm-hmm.
You know, live action videos. I'm going to let y'all know.
I think we all got your reference. Thanks for
you know, M&M's melt in your mouth, not in your hands kind of situation. We're merely talking about M&Ms. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Totally different M&Ms. The M&M we talked about last episode. Yeah.
Not Slim Shady.
No.
Okay. No. But you know.
Both aside.
Why log into your social media? You just asking for trouble. That is listen.
Thirsty Thursday. You know, make the best choices when you're drinking.
Why not just go ahead, get a piece of paper, take a sign and say, Tate was here. Then stick your finger in some ink and give a couple of fingerprints so that you have that there and leave that on the desk as well. Am I wrong when I say That's as foolish as it gets.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I don't think people think like that sometimes. Even sober, sometimes people don't think, oh, if I log into my Facebook / MySpace account, they don't think that leaves a digital footprint. You know, I think we're so used to having the internet and social media that we just...
Why can't my man just use his own phone?
Another excellent point.
If you're going on Facebook, you're pulling a caper. First off, you're broke into a place. But
May I interject and say, if he had a phone, why didn't you just call his sister?
Listen, let's not get all technical here. Let's not go next level, okay?
Yeah,
let's stay in the moment here.
Too logical. Keep going.
And if you got time to kill, you gonna kick back in the chair, popping some M&Ms and eating trail mix. And you're like, did he go to like what? I'm picturing this now.
You want to know the order?
Yeah, yes. I'm thinking he went to his Facebook page and he was looking, and then he had some time. He was eating his trail mix, and he was like, you know what? You know, I'm feeling a little frisky. I'm seeing some of my old friends, old girlfriends on there. I'm gonna go to my favorite adult entertainment site. Logged into www.com.
How do you spell that?
That was CCRTS. And then after he got done watching his favorite programming, afternoon programming, I think what popped in his head was like, wonder if my MySpace account is still around. That's how I'm seeing it going down. I haven't looked at that thing since '92. So I want to go check and see if it's still there. And then I think he was surprised that he would actually go to his MySpace account and it was still there, and he logged in. And he was so excited. Then he was like, I gotta go tell my sister. So then he was about to run out, but the M&Ms trail mix were so good that he was like, let me grab those. And he had a handful and just had a trail that ran all the way back to his sister's place.
Yeah. Maybe there was a hole in the bag.
You know, I'm trying to give my man the benefit of the doubt.
I have to point out a detail, though, that's going to make it worse.
Oh, hell.
This dude was 19. What is he doing with a MySpace account?
What? You sure it wasn't daddy's?
He was 19.
That wasn't Pawpaw's MySpace account?
Hey, underage drinking.
You get a pass on that. I get, you know.
Montana, everyone drinks.
What else listen. What else are you going to do in Montana besides underage drink and eat M&Ms? There ain't nothing else to do.
Well, you forgot the other main one that was popular in high school.
What's that?
Underage drinking and having sex. That's pretty much what there was to do on the weekend.
And, look at my man. He had his pregame show going on watching his motivational videos before having a night out in Montana. Now, that's the way I'm seeing it. Sorry, people in Montana.
I will give him a little credit for something. 19-year-old with MySpace. But what he didn't do was update his Facebook with sitting in the Ravalli Republic office. You know,
you know what?
He didn't do that.
Yeah, it could have gotten worse.
It could have, but I'd always wanted to see inside the newspaper. But okay, so then what do you do when you get in there? Well, you spray a fire extinguisher everywhere. You check I don't know. I'm not suggesting that he should go like steal things or break into things, but he didn't even explore. Come on.
Listen, I look at this kid and I say a bright future. I see a guy that has a creative mind. The first thing is to show you how advanced his mind is. The fact is, he knew what MySpace was. That's like being a time traveler. Second thing is, he knew what a newspaper was. MySpace and newspapers don't. You know, who cares what goes on at a newspaper nowadays? The news people, no one uses a newspaper anyway. Newspapers and MySpace fit in the same story together because both of them are a thing of the past. So, and quite can't lie to you, Facebook is kind of getting there as well.
You know,
only us old folks use Facebook.
You know what would make this story better?
Let's call it Granny Book.
Great. M&Ms were actually Werther's originals.
Oh, you know, that dude's an old school cat because he's using MySpace, he's using Facebook. He probably, I can't even think of an old adult site. I tried to think.
I'm not familiar enough to know. I can't. Yeah.
Through strictly on my,
I mean,
during research, trying to be a quality journalist, I have to do research, so I have to know what's out there.
Truly old school would be a VHS.
He has a Betamax. He had a Betamax cassette that he was playing as he was watching his favorite programs while searching MySpace. That's the way I'm seeing this one go down.
Can I tell you the one thing I'm grateful for, though?
What's that?
I didn't know this guy. There's always, people say, oh, they're from Montana, do you know them? Which on the one hand makes me roll my eyes because, yeah, it's not a huge population. It's about 1 million people in the entire state. 4th largest state, 1 million people. But chances are good. I mean, my sister lives in that area. My aunt used to live in that area.
Don't put all your family's business out on the street now.
I'm just saying, I'm grateful I didn't know this kid and being like, oh, good. Well, there's Jimmy once again.
Listen, I don't know what his name is. I'm willing to hang out with you. He seems like a fun dude. He may not, and listen, he may not make all the smartest decisions. Everybody has that friend that makes those dumb decisions, but most likely he's a good guy. He didn't harm anything. He ate a little M&Ms.
The fire extinguisher was a bit of harm.
Fired off a fire extinguisher. Checked out www. You know what I'm saying? .com. MySpace. He's hurting nobody. He's just living his best life and making poor decisions. I'd hang with that guy because he's going to get in trouble and I'm going to go home.
All right. Well, Tate, if you're ever in Hamilton, Montana, look this kid up. Thank you for tuning in to the Andrew Tate Show by GSMC Sports. Your support means a lot to us, so make sure to subscribe to the show and leave a positive review. That really does help. Also, you can follow the podcast on social media. You can find us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok for more updates and content. Thank you again for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to